What if life, as we know it, is completely devoid of meaning? What if our existence is merely a result of random, impersonal physical laws of nature? Such are the claims that come from those who subscribe to atheism. Consider this: the view of atheism as presented by several leading atheists posits that life is without any intrinsic purpose or meaning. Kyle Butt, a scholar with a Master of Divinity, noted in his 2019 article, The Despair of Atheism, atheism is a worldview where meaninglessness reigns supreme. Butt quotes several leading atheists who claim that humans are insignificant, miserable, tormented atoms in a bed of mud. Likewise, philosopher Raymond Tallis too, in his piece You Chemical Scum You, quotes numerous atheists affirming the belief in life's inherent purposelessness. He states, Voltaire got things off to a jolly secular start quite a while back by instructing the eponymous hero of his novel Zadig to visualize men as they really are, insects devouring one another on a little atom of mud. John Gray has argued that Darwin has cured us of the delusions we might have had about our place in the order of things. We are beasts, metaphysically on all fours with the other beasts. Man, Gray asserts, is only one of many species and not obviously worth preserving. And in case you're still feeling a bit cocky, he adds, human life has no more meaning than that of slime mould. Slime mould? Yikes! Can it get any worse? Yes, it can. For physics has again been recruited to the great project of disproving our greatness. Stephen Hawking's declaration in 1995 that the human race is just a chemical scum on a moderate-sized planet, orbiting round a very average star in the outer suburb of one among a billion galaxies. Yet, here lies a paradox. These same individuals, who declare life to be utterly meaningless, do not live their lives as if they were devoid of purpose. As Tallis points out, there is something repugnant about this nihilistic grandstanding. For a start, it's insincere. Voltaire did not consider himself merely an insect, any more than Gray considers slime mould his peer, nor Hawking regards Hawking as merely a quantum of chemical scum. The root of this nihilistic belief in a purposeless existence for many atheists lies mainly in Darwinian evolution. This perspective holds humans as nothing more than outcomes of impersonal physical laws of nature. However, this belief has been directly challenged by developments in quantum mechanics. As the late atheist Steven Weinberg himself acknowledged, in the instrumentalist approach, in quantum mechanics, humans are brought into the laws of nature at the most fundamental level. Thus, the instrumentalist approach turns its back on a vision that became possible after Darwin, of a world governed by impersonal physical laws that control human behavior along with everything else. Similarly, Richard Conn Henry, professor of physics at John Hopkins University, stated, "It is more than 80 years since the discovery of quantum mechanics gave us the most fundamental insight ever into our nature. The overturning of the Copernican Revolution and the restoration of human beings to centrality in the universe. In short, in the grand cosmic scheme of things, and as far as quantum mechanics is concerned, humans have far more significance than is presupposed within Darwinian evolution." As Nobel laureate Anton Zeilinger put it, what we perceive as reality now depends on our earlier decision what to measure, which is a very, very deep message about the nature of reality and our part in the whole universe. We are not just passive observers. Besides quantum mechanics, biology, which is supposedly a stronghold for Darwinian evolution, blatantly defies the atheist's claim that our lives are completely without any meaning or purpose. Specifically, Darwinists deny that teleology, goal-directed purpose, exists in biology, yet it is simply impossible to do biological research without invoking teleology. As geneticist J B S Haldane himself admitted, teleology is like a mistress to the biologist. He dare not be seen with her in public but cannot live without her. This is echoed by Professor of Physiology Denis Noble. Specifically, Professor Noble stated, "It is virtually impossible to speak of living beings for any length of time without using teleological and normative language. Words like goal, purpose, meaning, correct, incorrect, success, failure." Likewise, on a blog, a working biologist named Matthew stated that, "We biologists use words that imply intentionality, functionality, strategy, and design in biology. We simply cannot avoid them." In short, the very words that biologists are forced to use when they are describing biological systems directly betrays the Darwinists' claim that life is without any true purpose or meaning. In conclusion, both quantum mechanics and biology refute the atheist's claim that our lives are without any true meaning or purpose, but instead, their nihilistic claim that our life is utterly meaningless apparently comes solely from their a priori atheistic philosophy. To summarize, atheism, as honestly admitted by many leading atheists, posits a life devoid of any intrinsic worth, meaning or purpose. However, this worldview is directly contradicted by the lived experience of these very individuals who are making this claim. Moreover, it is also directly contradicted by developments in quantum mechanics and biology. In short, and to repeat, the claim that life is completely devoid of true meaning or purpose does not arise from science, but it arises from these atheists' a priori atheistic philosophy. And seeing as atheism is devoid of any true hope, meaning or purpose, I'll close with this Bible verse of hope and purpose from Jeremiah. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future."